Well, hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 21st through the 27th of September. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have a guiding card for you right now. We're going to talk about the 3 of Wands and how, for you, Taurus, this is about you remembering the lessons from your past so that as you move forward through this whole month, you're going to be paying attention to what you already learned so that you don't have to repeat old behaviors, okay? This is going to be quite critical, so pay attention to how you're doing with the people, etc., 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 and how you're doing with yourself. So that's cool, right? Next, we're going to talk briefly about the fact that Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising. This is definitely your reading, so stick around and check out what's going on here, all right? And, of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you have been watching last week or last month, you'll find that we are naming the turtle. There will be a vote down in the description box below. All the names that have been submitted through August into September are down there, so I want you to go ahead and check it out, see what you see, and by all means vote on the name that you would like most for this cute little turtle. He's been with me from the very beginning, and I appreciate all of your interest in naming the little guy. It's been kind of fun, and I hope that you'll continue to interact and let me know how all the readings work for you, if you're having a good time with it or if it's just not really your thing. Communicating, that is, I understand. But by all means, let's go ahead and look at what my better angels have said for us this month. We have a couple of messages, all right? So one of them is we're going to drop the illusions. All the masks we're wearing for other folks, they don't need to be there anymore. We want to pay attention to who we are, be our authentic self, okay? So that's going to be an important truth. The other part is we need to be ready. Things could be shifting and changing on a global scale, and we need to be prepared. We need to always be prepared, have that go bag ready so that we can take care of ourselves, okay? And finally, of course, remember that we're all in this one together. So whatever we do to other folks, it's going to come back to us threefold, you know? It's that law that if you don't take good care of the people, your neighbors, and other things, things are going to go poorly in general, okay? So do what you can to take care of your people and your neighbor and make sure that you are indeed the best possible version of yourself, because then other people can do the same for you. You never know when it's going to hit the fan so hard that we all have to work together to make things work, right? So pay attention, do be ready, and of course, be good to your people, all right? Excellent. Let's look at these 3 cards, all right? So these are the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. And we need a mystery card first. Yes, let's get that mystery. Oh, why do we do that? Okay, do this. Haha. So we're going to get that mystery card from in here. All right, what do we need for Taurus for the final week of September? This is the one. All right, so we're going to let this card sit right there. And we'll set these cards out of the way over here. All right, so let's go ahead and add these Tarot of the Abyss to this reading and get more information, all right? Let's go deeper. Excellent. So, very cool. Interesting to see some repeat cards from before, but now in a different perspective, right? Different layout. Perfect. Let's see. So in this final week, the 21st through the 27th, we have the Lovers. And the Lovers is telling us that yes, you do indeed have a partnership situation going on. We want to make sure that your partnership is still on board with whatever you're working on at this time. You want to check in with your partner because you've been doing a lot of things this month, probably at work or in some other way that could have an effect on your partner, and we want you to make sure you're paying attention to what that means for them, okay? 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords shows up again to remind you that if you need to take back responsibility for something, it's time, okay? Do the thing you got to do to get that thing back so that you can't not pay attention, okay? You'll notice this kid is watching the butterfly in the jar, but he's not paying attention to the thing he's supposed to be paying attention to. So it's about you taking back that responsibility, because whoever you gave it to isn't carrying it all, okay? So good news. That's wonderful. The Ace of Cups is showing that, yes, there's the gift of love, the gift of joy in the mix. So whatever's going on for some of my Taurians, you might be getting pregnant. You and your partner might be getting pregnant. So there could be, or a new pet could be coming your way, or you could be getting news of someone else getting pregnant in your life, and that's wonderful news. So whatever it is, it's pure joy and loveliness coming your way. I love to see this card. It's beautiful, and sure enough, I really appreciate how it works, that you can end up having more of your dreams fulfilled in this moment. I love that. Where are you blocked this week? 9 of Pentacles. So not enough money to take care of every little thing. The money you have is tied up in some way so that you can't really play with it. So you're going to be like, okay, we need to do some work to get that out of there. So you're just kind of realizing that everything is tied up a little bit, and you might have to do some work if you need to get money out and play with it a little bit. So just be aware. The Ace of Pentacles shows up. There will be no gift of finance. There's no money coming out of the sky, or the trees for that matter. So you're not going to have free money at your disposal. You're not finding any money. You're not getting any money. It's all going to be about your money, which you have to get untwisted up, because it's all twisted up right now, okay? So just be aware, nothing is free right now. No gifts coming your way. No extra bits. It'll all be worked and earned for, something you earned. And we have the Ace of Swords, so very interesting. There will be no additional responsibilities put in your place. So whoever's getting whatever this is doesn't feel like it's going to be an additional responsibility for you. This gift of love won't be responsibility for you, so probably not a pet of any kind, and maybe not a baby for you. So it'll be information you're getting about somebody else in your life who is having a baby, or is getting new joy, new love in their life, and so you're being informed. So, but you're not having anything put on your plate. Wonderful news for you, Taurus. So no free money, no new responsibilities. This is good news. This is all good news. Whatever it is, you're still looking at your own money and going, it's a little tied up right now. That's interesting. But we have somebody on the case. Part of your solution is your King of Pentacles, somebody you might be in a relationship with, or somebody you might be, this is obviously never gender specific, so whatever it is that you need it to be to fit your life in that way. Realize this is a person who cares very much about money and how much things cost, and is genuinely a person with male energy. So however that resonates, figure that out. But this person is going to do the work of fixing the situation where you're going to feel a little more fluid, as opposed to all the money is saved up and put in a place and not really available, right? It's coming out of there. You're going to get that worked out. He's going to work it out for the best deal possible. There will be a new beginning happening for you. I feel like you're also finishing one project, but starting another, as is the case with this particular thing with the World card. So pay attention to how that works for you. You're going to want very much to create something new while also finishing something off. So very good news. I like that. And you'll have the money to do it. Very good. And the King of Swords. There's going to be a fella who shows up, or a male energy person who shows up, who has a particular idea about how they want it done. So whatever you're starting or finishing, you'll have a particular client who is very particular. Okay, so this, your client or coworker or whatever, is very clear about what they want, how they want it, and all that other stuff. It's going to be very hard to match that, or you're just going to have to work harder to match that. Okay, so take their information into consideration as you're figuring it out, and be aware that you are truly getting yourself together in this way. It's going to be great. Okay, I like it for you. This person is going to be a challenge, but I think that you're up for it and you're kind of refreshed by the possibilities of a challenge. Because when everything is too easy, it gets kind of boring for you. So, Taurus, you like a little pushback on everything that you do to make your juices flow. So, be aware you're going to get a little pushback, and it'll be its own special challenge. But just listen to what they have going on, and then don't make any agreements until you've had a chance to work your creativity on it, okay? I feel like your creativity is going to be a huge part of what's going on here with this person, so that as you get going on this situation, you're bringing your juices out, doing your thing, and sharing your true heart, which is a creative spirit, which is unstoppable. So it's going to be great, okay? Cool. So let's go ahead and get you a Mystic Forest Oracle card and see what they have to say. For you, Taurus, for this final week of September. Very cool. I'm very happy. Let's see what we have. The key. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. Aha. So it's talking about how you know you're on the right track when everything is working smoothly and easily. And what's funny is I just talked about how you like a little pushback. I think both things can be true. I think that when you're in your truth, you're going to see his particularities and see those things. They aren't difficulties. They're little quote-unquote obstacles, but those obstacles are things that you can just bob and weave around, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm sure-footed enough, I can totally do this. Watch me go. I'm gonna do this thing. And you're working it through. I feel like even though you're going to be in your own joy, because you have a new fun challenge to work through, and it's going to be really, really great, okay? So I appreciate that very much for you. And let's get your mystery card. Temperance. Perfect. Temperance is speaking to how what we know about temperance is that it's the big dumb lie is over, right? So all you need to remember is that there's always enough. When we keep living a life of there's never enough, that's the big dumb lie. And it self-perpetuates, so you keep buying stuff to fill the hole, and nothing ever gets better. You keep being broke, keep never having enough, and you keep always wanting more. So when you stop, take a deep breath, and replace it with there's always enough, something changes. You have what you need, you have what you want, you have all the time in your world, you're not running around all the time doing other things, and you can take care of yourself, and you live a life of abundance. So, huzzah! This is great news, Taurus. I love this for you. Please step into it and appreciate the possibilities that you can, in fact, be 100% happy with whatever you have already. You don't need more stuff to be happy, or you might want to exchange what you have for something else that will make you a different version of happy. All right? Cool. So, let's get you a pocket full of rocks. Okay, so. All right, so, nice. Love this. All right, look at you. You got a bunch of clarity. Haha, we have clear quartz, which is an all chakra stone, which is all the 7 chakras and the ones in between. And it's all about clarity. It's about you understanding and seeing very clearly what's going on around you, how you're dealing with every little thing. You're starting to really appreciate who you are, what you're doing here, how it's going for you, and all the other things. So all of your different chakras, your emotional chakras, your physical chakras, all of those things are having some clarity. You're going, okay, wait a minute. So you're understanding how your body, your physical body's working, your emotional body, all of the spiritual stuff is all working and being clear, and you're able to bring it in and take care of it. Very beautiful. Love that. Amethyst is here. It's a 7th chakra stone, and it is telling you that who you are and what you're doing here. And it's like the messages from your better angels coming through your 3rd chakra are telling you exactly what you need to do to stick around and be in this time, in this lifetime, and how you are necessary and the effects you're having. So pay attention to the messages you're getting. It's a very good stuff. Now we have hematite, or excuse me, this is pyrite. Pyrite is here, and it's an all chakra stone as well. It goes all the way around your body. It speaks to pure protection. It protects your physical body, it protects your emotional body, and your spiritual body. So no negativity can come past the bubble of pyrite around your body. It's a terrific stone to wear when you're getting ready to do things that are a little bit scary. Do be aware that it will take good care of you, especially in big groups and things. So if you're feeling unsure when you go into big groups, wear pyrite or carry pyrite in your pocket, and you will have that extra little bit of confidence. Okay, so we're going to set this down right here. This is very good news. All right, Taurus. Well, very cool stuff. I'm very excited to see this happening for you as you step into the next phase for yourself. It's going to be very good. If you don't want to carry those rocks, you don't have to. You can carry anything you like. But comment below and let me know, because I'm kind of into that. If you haven't checked the description box below, there's a lot going on. Number 1, we have the final vote for what to name the little turtle. And I would love to hear your votes on that, so we can have a proper tally of more than a couple of folks. That'd be awesome. And I'd really appreciate your input. That'd be super fun. And of course, if you would like to check that description box for other things like what the decks are that I'm using, they're all listed there, so you can get them on Etsy or Amazon. You can come out and see me at the fair and check my schedule, see where I'll be, when, and then come visit me and get a reading in person. That would be super fun. The other thing you might want to try is, if you can't get out to the fair but you still need a reading, I'm here for you in as many ways as I possibly can, and I'll happily do a phone reading with you, and you can book that through a link in the description box below. All right, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed yet, please do. Really helps. And we will see you next week when we will be talking about October. Oh my gosh, right? The end of the month comes so fast. We'll see you then. Thank you.